So hard sometimes when I have really good stretches of time, because stretches of time where I'm like regulated and like accommodating my needs to a point that I'm not melting down and not getting like super triggered. Like I've super actively cultivating a low demand lifestyle and yeah, accommodating sensory needs in ways that I haven't before. And it's made a really, really big difference and impact in my life, to the point where I had this period of time where I was like, I feel fucking great. Like things are so good. Everything's flowing. I'm in a flow with my son. Like everything felt really good. And then last week I was, premenstrual, and my son and I both just like got activated, and then there were some like external circumstances, and it was just like I felt so dysregulated all week last week. Like I had massive dysregulation on Monday, and then I was just kind of like dipping in and out of dysregulation. Like I would kind of find an equilibrium, and then it was like boom, out, and then kind of find it, and then boom, out. Like it was just like so touch and go, and it was really hard for me because I feel like I'm able to navigate the ebbs and flows of like life really with a lot of acceptance, like fluctuating moods and life circumstances, like getting kind of like more chaotic, or like even feeling kind of like not necessarily depressed but like more down, and then having more energy. Like those things I can accept pretty well and move through with a decent amount of grace. But like when I get to like a point of a meltdown, it's just so fucking jarring, because it completely just takes over everything, like every single cell in my body, and I feel like I have absolutely no control, and it is extremely taxing, and it's like fucking scary. And it's just, I had this like realization last week where I was like, fuck dude, it doesn't really matter how good of a flow I ever have in my life. It doesn't matter how well I embrace and accept like the ebbs and flows of, just the movement of life. Like there are still, no matter what I do, there are still going to be meltdowns sprinkled throughout my life. And like I can accept that on a more like zoomed out scale sometimes, but like when I'm in it, or like right after, it's just like fuck.